He wanted food. He didn't know where you were. He's like, why don't you love me? Where am I?
This
Uh,
cat's adorable. I'm like, I'm gonna hang out with you at some point, and your cat might go missing.
oh, jeez.
It's so cute. It's like a little black and white kitty.
Ah, come on, camera. Come on. Now my camera's giving me. Oh, there we go. There we go. We're back up. Back up. Ah, all right. So, yeah, we're thinking we're probably gonna bring this home. So why don't we like open it up to a brief Q&A section?
hmm Like what? From
I
chat?
have just for either of us, I think. If you're okay
Ah,
with that.
sure, no problem.
Okay, yeah, we live, baby. You know, yeah. So we're opening up to a Q&A section. Please specify whether the question is for me or for the Baroness, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, nothing but good things.
Nothing
If
but good
it's,
things. Nothing but good things could possibly happen.
yeah, of course.
Mm.
Uh, it's just kind of dead air until the
Until the
like until the chat comes like
yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
that stream delay, man, it is fucking. It'll kill you. It'll
Yeah.
get you. Uh,
Someone asked if I like Noragami. Yeah, I do like Noragami. I didn't watch the second season that yet though, because I'm waiting for it to pop up on Netflix.
what's an origami?
It's this anime about this god. He's trying to like get really famous and just get a lot of money, and he's really poor. This girl is kind of dead, but not really, and ends up like kind of being his assistant.
Got it.
hmm Oh, and Yagi wants my opinion on Food Wars. I love Food Wars. It's an amazing show. I think everyone should watch it. It has everybody's two favorite things: unnecessarily large boobs and food.
Food wars, huh? All right,
hmm
let me check this out.
Oh, it's great. Like, have you ever seen the original Japanese Iron Chef?
Oh yeah, oh
Think
yeah, that
that.
show is amazing.
Yeah, think that, but with like boobs.
That with boobs. Okay, well I
Yeah,
don't see a lot of boobs in the artwork I'm seeing. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place.
it's literally food porn.
Got it. Wait, is there one girl who's like wears a bikini all the time?
Yep.
Okay, I found it.
hmm It's a great show. Like, I never thought I would get invested in a beef stew competition, but I did.
Yeah, yeah. It's something that's so interesting about the Japanese. They just are able to distill the like the competition aspect. You
And
know.
like, I thought it'd be very difficult because it like I actually read the manga before I saw like before the anime even came out. I was worried that it wasn't going to translate very well to uh, anime because it was just described so beautifully in the manga. But they did it. Like it felt like I could almost smell the food.
Nice.
Like it's definitely one of those animes I'm like, okay, do not watch this on an empty stomach. You will regret it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You'll just fucking
Episodes.
just Patreon exclusives because when you get right down to it, what's the problem with them? Un unmonetizable.
Yeah.
Unmonetizable. Like that's one of the things that's going on with like Belladonna's sadness. Belladonna's sadness is all the important stuff is graphic. You know, all the important
hmm
stuff is graphic. So it's like, if I censor this, I can't really talk about it. So
So putting it on YouTube would just be like very, very difficult.
yeah, it'd be very difficult, and so that might have to be a Patreon exclusive. Um, so I have to figure out how I am going to do that. Um, been working on it for a while because I'm of two minds on it. One, it has to do with Satan and witchcraft,
hmm
but it also is part of but it also deals a lot with misogyny and women's liberation.
Oh,
So that's kind of like regular Count Jackula's deal, you know.
so are
You
you
know,
gonna like put it misogyny and horror?
yeah, it might become a misogyny and horror one because it it really talks about it. It talks about it on that really really deep mythological level. Um, the animation is not so great because it's a lot of still, slightly moving
Mm-hmm.
images. But they're like more like moving paintings in real animation, but it's really really well done. It was directed by Azuma Tezuka, who did Astro Boy,
Mm-hmm.
and I forget the name of the actual artist.
I mean, Osamu Tezuka is essentially an anime Jesus, so
Yeah. This movie was done
like you
by
say Osamu, like you say Osamu Tezuka, everybody knows who that is.
yeah. This is one of his movies. Plot, production, and release. Blah, 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 blah. Where is? Yeah, it's directed by Ichi Yamamoto. Yeah, and it's one of those movies that demonstrates something about Tezuka,
Mm-hmm.
which is Tezuka understands the relationship between men and women perfectly.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like the perfect example is Princess Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Those are great mangas. I definitely suggest those.
Yeah. He's really good. Like you ever seen any of his paintings?
Yes,
Oh my god, so
they're
awesome.
beautiful.
Yeah, the Asian Art Museum here had an entire exhibit of Tezuka's work, and oh my god, it was just fantastic. You
Had?
know, well, it's a moving
Oh,
exhibit.
oh,
It
cool.
was like on loan from like a museum in Japan.
Japan has like some of the coolest museums. Like apparently they have a whole museum just based on Miyazaki movies, and I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
mm. And they had a moving one for Sailor Moon, which I wanted to go to so bad because like Sailor Moon is the definitive magical girl anime. It just is.
Yep,
Mm-hmm. Like,
that is just the way it is.
and it's
Oh man.
actually funny because they're redubbing it and they're like fixing everything that was wrong with the original, like the one they switched over to the 90s dub, which is like, hey, you remember when Uranus and Sailor Neptune were cousins? Yeah, no, we're making them a couple again. It's fine. It's fine. Uh, Tentel Kami, have you seen the live action trailer for the Full Metal Alchemist movie? Did they put out a full trailer? I didn't know
Uh,
they did.
of what?
A Full Metal Alchemist. They're doing a live action, which
Oh,
I'm on the fence about. Because from what I've seen, it looks good, but I don't know. So did Attack on Titans.
yeah.
It's awful. Like,
Good
I
and
don't know.
awful.
It's when I watched Attack on Titans movie, it was very clear when it was live action people, like actual people just on a blue screen and on a set. It was very clear.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it was not a good transition. Like for Japan, it was probably really good, but for American audiences, we're kind of like trained to see what's practical and what's not.
Yeah.
So you, so I could tell. It was not good.
Yeah. Let me see. God, what can I even? I really would love to show you a still from Belladonna's Sadness, but oh, this is one of the really interesting things about that movie. That movie is actually massively influential. Um, the Belladonna, it's one of those movies that everyone knows shit from this movie because everyone who saw it during its limited release was absolutely influenced by it. Um, Probably the most amazing one being this. without the belladonna of sadness, there's no last unicorn.
Hmm.
Yeah, the entire art style of the Last Unicorn is inspired by the belladonna of sadness, and the look of the unicorn girl herself is based off the main character.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah, it's really cool. Like you can, let me see if I can. Let's see, Lady Al Malfia.
Oh, the team behind Rurouni Kenshin's live action's doing Fullmetal Alchemist? GL
Really?
Knight said that. Well, the Rurouni Kenshin live action was really good, so if that's the case, they should be fine. It should be fine. I hope it's fine.
It's fine. It will
Please
be
be good.
fine. It will be good. It will be.
I'm always really wary when anybody does a live action of an anime because it can be really hard to translate the two. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, you can really tell.
Yeah, yeah. You absolutely can. It was a massive influence on that. It's also, this is where it gets really weird. Um, it's also an influence on a much more recent movie that a bunch of you, I am sure, a bunch of you have already seen, called V for Vendetta,
Well, of
because
course.
it has the same type ending, um, where everyone at the end turns into the villainized hero. And it's just
Hmm.
like that sea of people wearing the Guy Fawkes mask was inspired by one of the last shots of Belladonna Sadness, where all the women at the end take on the face of the Belladonna.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's super cool. It's super cool. Um, then of course, like, it's got the most brutal fucking, and I mean just brutal. It's one of the most brutal, like, fucking depiction, like painting depictions of rape you've ever seen. Like, it's the one. It's the one. I sometimes I share it on Twitter. It's the one where the girl's being pulled apart by her legs.
Oh yeah,
Oh
that's
my god! It's just one of those, like, ooh, whoa, that gets the point across. Wow.
just,
You
well,
know.
when you kind of talk about a subject like that, you gotta be
Yeah,
graphic.
yeah. You have to be really graphic, and
Otherwise, you can't. It just doesn't go through with people.
no, no, it doesn't register. It doesn't get the job done. That is, whoa. That was the imagery that the image that made me go, like, I gotta find this. I have to find this damn thing. Where is it? What is this? And someone's like, oh, it's the Belladonna Sadness. And I'm like, I am finding this.
Ben is like, I'm surprised we haven't gotten a live action project of Aiko or Gundam or Macross/Robotech.
There is a live
If
action Gundam. It's terrible.
I mean, if you want a good live action Gundam, just go watch Pacific Rim.
That's about as close as you're going to get. Yeah.
It's yeah.
Oh, God, I actually really like Pacific Rim.
Everybody likes Pacific Rim. It's like they got the voice actress that played GLaDOS in Portal first of all, so good on you.
Yeah. Yeah, they knew who to get. Like,
Yep.
although I was always really like fucking, oh, God. Live action LeBlue Girl. Oh,
Oh
jeez.
no!
Oh,
Why is there live
jeez.
action of that?
There is. It's it's
No!
it's not very good.
Oh no!
It's not very good.
No! No! That's not okay.
Well, it's only not okay because it's bad.
Yeah,
You
because I'm
know.
just thinking, I'm just like that could not have translated well to live action.
No, no, it really didn't.
Because honestly, anytime there's an anime where I feel like they're gonna have to use a lot of special effects, it's gonna either look really shitty in a bad way or just like, wow, they tried their hardest, but this is kind of funny.
Did you ever see the live action of Wicked City?
No, but I've heard of it.
Oh, oh, that's special. Um, but I mean, if you want like a really good, like, um goofy, like, a couple of goofy hentai, like, live action movies. One, let's see, um Tokyo Gore Police is one.
Mm.
Another one is Machine Girl. Robo Geisha.
I've heard of Robo Geisha.
Yeah, yeah, they got all kinds of stuff like that. You know. Yep. So, watch one of those. This Frankenstein Girl versus Vampire Girl.
Oh
Um,
yeah, I've seen that, of course.
yeah. Oh man, good
I saw
times,
that
good
move. I
times.
saw that movie when I was like maybe a freshman in high school. In the first 5 minutes, I was just like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!" And it was just like that fight scene with the three girls as they're like zombie Frankensteins.
Yeah,
And then she's just like shoving a blood spike up that one girl as J-pop music's playing. I'm just like, this is gonna be amazing.
yeah. This is gonna be the best. This is gonna be the best, even though it's got weird racism in it.
Yeah, weird racism that only Japan could properly pull off.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Because in any other country, oh,
any
that
other
would have been
country,
shut
this
down
would be a
so fast.
problem. Like, and if you want to talk about like, it's like, well, what do you mean racism? I'll tell you right there, right there. That's racism, Japanese style. That is.
hmm In any other country, that would have been taken off before it was even
Yeah,
suggested.
that'd have been a non-starter right there.
I mean, it's clearly just making fun of like Gongro girls, but
Yep.
yeah, that just. Ugh.
Feel the racism.
And
Feel
the
it
wrist cutting
flow through
girls.
your body. You know?
The wrist cutting girls were like one of the funnier parts of the movie to me because they're just like so randomly there. They're just like, okay, we're having a shitty day. Just get it over with. Oh, spinach, yay! I'm just like, I love these characters.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like the things that we like and the things that we're kind of drawn to as horror fans, like they definitely are in they're in another dimension. I don't know how else to describe it. It's not the safe, happy, friendly world of the PTA and straight A's and all that stuff. You know, it's a nastier, stranger, slimier world, to be
You know,
sure.
the funny thing is, they get to like the wrist cutting competition, and then that one girl's arm just like comes off, and it's like obviously really shitty blood effects and stuff. I'm laughing the entire time. My mom walks in on that scene and goes, "Oh my God, why are you watching this? That's not funny." I'm like, "Yeah, it is. It's
It's
really funny.
it's the best. The Cutter
Like,
Club.
it's great."
Looking at all the ugly tranny jokes found in Stephen Chow movies.
Ah, that was my alarm.
Oh, oh, that's probably actually a pretty good place to stop it anyway, since it's like 3 o'clock
Yeah,
over here.
yeah, and I gotta get
Yeah,
up soon.
yeah. Well, thanks for coming on to the stream and talking. Always a pleasure.
hmm No problem.
All right. So until next time, Fright Nights and Monster Girls, remember, Satan and I love you very, very much.
Bye.